What's up, everyone? Hope you guys had a good night last night. There was a wild night of adjustments and changes leading up to lock. I'm glad that's nights like last night is why I play DraftKings instead of FanDuel. So I can make those kind of adjustments, even though I didn't cash last night. TJ Warren getting hurt in the first half hurt me, and then I had Derrick Rose, who did absolutely nothing the entire game in a game where he was just in a great crush spot. But with Teague out, he got most of the point guard minutes, and I forget who the backup is, Bayless. He got the points. He got all the fantasy points and everything like that in there. So, but such is life. Sometimes that happens. But yeah, like I said, that's why I play DraftKings to make those adjustments, so you're not stuck with a lineup that is not playing or is just an overall bad matchup or with better value out there. So we'll move on to tonight's slate. But before I get into it, subscribes, thumbs up, alerts on the channel, always appreciated. Any kind of comments down there in the comments section, feedback, questions, I always appreciate that as well. So also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the DFS Picks, and we'll get into tonight's slate. 10-game slate. Most games are slated to be close. Got the odds pulled up. The only kind of blowout potential is there's no potential about it. This is going to be a blowout. Cleveland-Boston. Cleveland's just going to be waxed tonight. But there are a couple pieces in that game that I like, just because Cleveland normally plays their starters a bunch of minutes through the game. Not anything a core that I would have on lock, but a couple pieces that I do like in that game. Houston, New York. I was surprised that it was only 7. New York's just not been playing that well lately. But going on into the picks, we'll switch over to the DraftKings line and get into it. So first, we're going to go to that New York game. And at center, going to go down to all the way down, 5,000. Cantor. Cornette not playing tonight either. I think he's missed either 1 or 2 additional games going back. So Cantor gets to start at 5,000 against Nene and Fareed. No Capella in there, so he should have a dominant matchup against them. Now you can go here with Cantor, who has been playing a lot better lately, or Mitchell Robinson is going to be backing him up and getting minutes with the second team at 3,600. So if you have a need to bump up to one of the higher end players, if you need savings to get up to Harden, that's another way to go. You could save $1,400 and go to Robinson. You can see he got time in the OKC game, and he put up 23 points in 16 minutes. So it's about 1.5 per minute, which is really good. So you go either way with that, but let's just say for salary purposes that we go with Cantor, and we'll move on. Next, the game that I'm really looking at, and I might even do a stack of this game, would be the Chicago-Atlanta game. So Chicago looks like they have a lot of advantages in this game. They're favored, they're at home, they're rested, and they're going to get a bump up in pace. Atlanta is the number 1 pace team in the league, and there are a couple different options that you can go with this one. So you can either go Dunn or Levine. Either way, Atlanta is terrible against both the 1 and the 2 spots. They're priced respectively at 6,300 and 6,900. I would go with Dunn here if you were ranking them 1-2. But Dunn had a great game last game 2 nights ago. If it's a pull-up, it's not going to pull up. But either way, at home against Atlanta, love this spot for him. If we go into this game, the injury concern in here is going to be, is going to be for Herter. So Herter missed last game with a neck injury. And he's questionable with game time decision for today. So if he goes down, then I'll definitely post on my Twitter, and then that will be another value play that you can add into that game as well. But for right now, looking at Dunn and Levine. So we'll go with Dunn for the purposes of the lineup right here. And then cut down back to the center position. Jahlil Okafor going to get the start again at 4,600. DraftKings did price him up, but in this matchup, we'll probably see Drummond in this matchup. He's good defensively, so the matchup itself not very good, but he's going to get a ton of minutes. So he got 35 minutes last game at 4,600. If he's seeing that many minutes, he's going to get points. And he's playing really well. Even when he was in the rotation as a backup, he was playing really well. And he earned his spot in the rotation, getting more minutes. So we'll put him in at that value play. And then we're going to go up to the guard position in the Toronto, Indiana game. Or just look him up. So we'll go to Van Vliet. Van Vliet with Kawhi missing the game. And there are a few pieces in this Toronto, Indiana game on both sides that I do like. Kawhi's going to miss tonight again. I was expecting him just to be rested last night because of the back-to-back, but something's going on there. Just going to rest another night. And Vliet put up 43 points last night. He's going to get lion's share of the minutes at the 2 spot with Lowry playing the point. But he plays a lot more and a lot better with at the 2 spot when Leonard is out. At the 1 spot, when he was filling in for Lowry, he was only getting 24, 25 points. Even if he was at the 1 spot, that at the salary, that makes sense. But he gets more shots and more opportunities to score fantasy points at the 2 spot. So I do like him here. He is on the tail end of the back-to-back with travel, but at 4,600, it's hard not to go in on him. So let's say you get those 4 in your lineup. You have 7,400 essentially for the rest of the 4 spots. Let's say you like Harden at 13,400 at New York, which is a pretty good spot for him. You have 5,400 left for the rest of the 3 spots. So a good spot, a lot of value out there. You could probably get one of the higher end mid-tier players in there as well. I'm sure there's going to be some more injury news, some more value to come out before tip tonight. But if there is, I will definitely throw that up on Twitter. Go and follow me at the DFS Picks. And that's all I got for you guys today. Hope everyone has a good day. Good luck tonight.